weather outside is weather. What's going on? Happy Thanksgiving weekends. Welcome. It's Sunday night. It is also 8:02. Do you know where your toys are? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yimbo, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, however you're finding me. And this is my Sunday Night Podcast, where we talk about life and toys. I hope I sound okay. Please let me know. I'm about in the middle. I can either turn up the gain or turn it down. But yes, it was a holiday weekend, and if you can't tell, I'm starting to get into the spirit. 'Tis the season, folks. 'Tis the season. So let's start. I have these friends already here. So there's Jada Parks. That is our Citizen of the Month right now. What is going on, man? Tomorrow, oh my goodness, tomorrow I will be recording and posting the next State of Yimbonia for December 2025. So Jada Parks' reign as current Citizen of the Month will, for him, sadly come to an end, but that does mean that the crown will be bestowed upon a new friend here in Yimbonia. So again, just something to consider if you like, check out these videos. I already have new ideas. It is nice. I like doing it every month because it also gives me a chance to kind of recenter what I'm doing, what I'm making, what I'm going to be focusing on. So yeah, it's a good time. So that's tomorrow. Hi, everybody. All right. So no, Jada Parks, if you have turkey, by all means, sir, go for it. So my mom was over, so we hosted Thanksgiving, and my mom took her leftovers and immediately turned it into a turkey pot pie, which she dropped off yesterday. So that was my dinner. I had turkey pot pie with as many mashed potatoes that my sister-in-law made as I could fit in my belly, and cornbread casserole. That was delicious. So anyway, I'm now done. We're done with Thanksgiving food. But by all means, tonight still counts, so you are not in violation. But all right, Jay Berlin. We got Wyatt Smith, Copper State Collectibles in the house. How you doing, man? We got Larry's Geeky World. What's going on, my dude? So I don't want to forget, but Larry ended up, I still have to talk to him. This week was nuts, leading up to Thanksgiving and hosting, and even this weekend so basically all the last 3 days, I've been doing toy stuff and being home and hanging out with my family, but phone-wise, that's been down for the most part. I've been posting a lot of videos, like I post all my videos here first, typically to YouTube. They typically go, like, that's where everything goes. But IG, I kind of space out. It's when I'm ready to handle posting it, whatever. So I've been finally working my way, because I had always around 10 drafts, which was a little nuts. So I've been finally clearing them out. But one of those things is, anyway, Larry and the Skeletron, and Black Friday purchases. So we will hit on that as well. I didn't want to forget. So it was a roundabout way, Larry, of saying I visited the Skeletron website today or this weekend. We got Mike's World 95. What's going on, Mikey boy? How you doing, buddy? We got Bat Force Grump. How well are you, man? I'm always gonna blank on this term. A terminus. See, I always screw this up. Why do I always screw this up? Jamie Lynn, well, how come my brain? I remember so many things. I remember so much stuff, and then I forget this term. Why do a terminus? I think it's a terminus. I'm looking for my screen. Now I can't even look at my screenshots. Where are we? Jeez Louise. I probably deleted it too because I'm a knucklehead. No, I definitely didn't. I don't know. Anyway, Grumps, as you know, he's an Eternia. And I sound good. Excellent. Whew, I probably should have checked that before I kept running my mouth. We got Savage State, New York in the house. How you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday. And that's all it's about. That's especially these days. You know what I mean? We just got to keep spreading those smiles. If you see someone without a smile, share one of your own. I know. Sorry, soapbox. And yes, that's awesome. Had a good Thanksgiving. Yes, I had a great Thanksgiving. It was really awesome. It's my brother-in-law Mike's birthday this weekend too, so I hope he had a great time. Both with our little makeshift early birthday celebration for him. Just a quick little thing, but happy birthday, Mike. But yes, it was a great day. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, of course, like always, but it was so nice, like just being around everybody and, just being with family and being grateful for this life that we have, this time. I like to remind you that even though, you've been hearing me back, but it's true. We got to appreciate our time and appreciate the things. We got the Machu toys. Speaking of, I appreciate Machu's friendship. Love you, Machu. If you want to hop on tonight, let me know, by the way. But thank you. So my mom knit that. She's all into knitting. So this was her little project for us last year. And then this year, they actually swung by to drop off. She made elf hats for my kids. So, but I love it. Yeah, I thought we went to a holiday parade today, so it was really awesome. My nieces were walking in it for the Girl Scouts. So, it's holiday mood, man. It's the holiday season. Grumps said, I'm sorry I didn't stop by and pick up my Thanksgiving plate. My kid, I've been sick. Oh, man. I know, dude. I know I posted my little thing. Yes, I love that. I would have had a plate for you, buddy. Well, feel better. I hope you are on the road to recovery. We got Cal the Collector in the house. Another Citizen of the Month. How you doing, Cal? Emeritus. Thank you, Josh Brown. I love you. Another Citizen of the Month, Emeritus. Thank you. I'm in the conversation. Yeah, you are. That's right. Let's see. Scrolling down, we got Packrat 2K7. What's going on, man? Happy belated Thanksgiving to you as well. I hope, again, all of you guys had an awesome weekend. If you were celebrating, I hope you had the warm and fuzzies from getting to spend, family time, friend time, all of that good stuff. And yeah, thank you. I will let her know that you said that. Yeah, she's very proud of it. Like, she's been working on it. This has been her retirement hobby, and I'm all about it. I credit my mom all the time with just both my parents, of course, but a lot of I don't know, it's between her and then my grandfather on her side, the love of of accessories and toys and hobbies and just, enjoying our life and finding ways to spend our time that are productive and enjoyable. So, yeah. It's, again, my grandfather painted, played the trumpet, so create people. And K-Mac, what are you doing, man? Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. And, so let's see. First of all, wanted to start out, folks, with a nice reminder of Odious. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. 5 days to go. I know this is what Wade's been talking about with that final surge push. There is no big bad bailout. So as a community, we have to continue to spread the word and do our part. So, I know I saw a lot of posts, speaking of Grumps, and I'm sure Josh Brown, but I know Grumps was blasting stuff out today. I shared a reminder over on IG. So we got to do our part, but these figures are amazing. I really do. I hope we can get them. I really do. I even took, one of the things I was working on this weekend was shelves, actually not posed up. I'm so impressed by people that have posed displays. So it's not that, but just reorganized thematically. So I cleared out my top shelf of randomness and finally, and they're all static. It's all vanilla, but have my Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, and it kind of bleeds into two. So I almost took pictures of it. I did do a little video, but they're on my phone. So stay tuned for that. That's a little just goofy thing, but I want to share, so I was doing that and moving around my Mezco shelf, and this is where I'm going because I took down Junkyard Joe as I was moving him around. And man, it would be really awesome to have this Army Odious. And then I just start thinking of other thematic guys. This is somebody we'll be talking about tonight, but that World War II Logan fits in well. I know it's not soft goods, but just having a troop, But yes, so just wanted to do the shout out for Wade. And again, 5 days to go. 5 days to go. And there you go. Exactly. Hashtag back Odious. Now I see a lot of wonderful comments, but there is one that I'm going to jump to right now. Thank you so much, Yumbo, for all the yummy turkey and stuffing you have consumed. Guys, I broke my stomach. So first of all, Johnny Cock, thank you so much. It is, as you know, it is never expected and always appreciated. So thank you so much, my friends. I did actually remember now to bring my nano gauntlet. Just woke it up. There we go. Boom. So thank you, Johnny. I figured, with the state of Yumbonia right around the corner, we might get some new memberships going. I don't know. But thank you so much for the super chat. You're the best. I very much appreciate you. And I have your Godzilla right behind me as I was moving things around. All right. Scrolling back up. Let's see. Where did I go? So, All right, Jamie Lynn says, I was admiring that cap too. Tell her it was a hit with your audience. I will. This is going to make her so excited, guys. And she will watch streams. So this could be a thing she either calls me about like tomorrow afternoon, or I call my mom every day. I call my parents, but it's like I'm calling my mom. I always get excited to talk to my dad too, but then he's usually like, "Oh, your mother, she is. She's ready." But I call him every morning, so I'm probably going to just tell her right off the jump, and then she'll go back and then she'll watch it. She'll know to watch it, so she'll appreciate it, guys. So thank you very much. And there you go. We got hedgehog action in the house. How you doing, man? And that's right, back Odious. I hope we can make this happen. I really do. I know Wade is, again, the man has been streaming nonstop, which is what he needs to do, and he's doing it. Oh my goodness. Friday night was a fun stream. Apparently I missed a chance to hop on there, so that's on me. But Friday, oh my goodness. Again, phone was down as soon as, because, man, that was, my wife and I just, what did we watch? We've been watching Pluribus. So quick, this is Yimbo reviewing everything. Pluribus on Apple TV. Awesome. So we watched that Friday. We were just spent. We were so shot. So by the time I saw it, like after like the stream was started, I think the stream might have been over when I was like, oh my god! And then I went back and watched, because then I had my late night second or third wind at that point. But it's always after the fact, and it's not like a good second wind. Like I'm not sharp at that point. So it wouldn't have been a good watch. It would have been entertaining, but. Yeah, that was a fun. He had Erwin Papa on and Nico. So, I mean, I really enjoyed getting to see those guys chop it up. Let's see. I know, Larry, dude, the Cowboy, I want both of them. Like, I straight up, and I'm still, yeah, I want both. I just want both. I want all four, ultimately. They're just a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. So, yeah, fingers crossed, everybody. And like I said, I bought my first Cosmic Legions figure yesterday. That's awesome. Let's see. Did you send me the picture? I know I got to catch up in our chat, Mikey. Let's see. Because if you did, I'm curious. Or you could tell us if you know the name of it, which one it is. Oh, you got a bug guy. Asphyxian. Oh, that's a good one. So I don't own that one myself, but I do have that style of armor. I love that armored look. And you know what? This will be a good segue into toy news this evening, because a lot did happen. I mean, like, it makes sense. This is like a capitalism dream, like Black Friday. Not that... That was a weird... Is it just me? Like, I really didn't get much of anything at all. Like, I'm not going to pretend I didn't. But, like, next to nothing. I don't know if if it was the same for you guys. I did get... Let's see, hang on. I'm getting myself distracted here. How did you say his name? That's how you spell it. All right. Spexian. All right, so hold on. Let me bring up which one Mikey got. Share this tab. Boom. All right. So yeah, that's the one that he got. That armor, like when Cosmic Legions dropped, I have I finally stopped because I wasn't then using them enough, but I did get myself an little mini army of the different colorways. So I have like an off-white, I have or like no, I have a gray, I have a white, I have a blue. The blue, it's metallic. It's got a sheen. Again, the Horseman paints like this one too in a maroon. Like you're gonna be really impressed with this. But yeah, well done. That's a good one. That's a good one to start out with. There we go. Go back to here. But all right, so we'll jump. We'll jump real quick here. Bam. Toy news number 1. Figura Obscura drop. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I'm trying to gauge my feelings on this one. So, I haven't pre-ordered it. So this is now, it's still available. This is the second drop of the day. I think it's awesome. First of all, I think it's awesome. So, right off the bat, I will say that I have an affinity for the Nutcracker. My sister was in it growing up. She was in a ballet studio here in New Jersey. So, like, I got to see her as a clown, and then she moved her way up to, I think she was a rat and maybe a soldier at one point. So I do love the Nutcracker. Even last year, so it's not going to happen this year, but last year, my mom got our family tickets to a local like live performance of the Nutcracker. So it's a thing that's near and dear. Now, I have an appreciation for it. Growing up, Christmas morning, my dad would straight up blast the CD of the soundtrack for the Nutcracker because, you know, again, I learned how to be a dad from my dad, and with me and then my sister, my dad would coach me, but then he'd also do a lot of things like he was like a ballet dad where, you know, like to get involved in my sister's life. So this was like being a Nutcracker, like backstage guy was a big thing for him. But like, I'm not, and I felt like I made my mom sad the other day because I was like, just talking about live performances. It's like, I am so happy that she and my dad took me to experience them. Like, I'm happy I got that culture, but like live performances aren't really like my jam necessarily, or my wife's jam. So it's like I appreciate the hell out of it, but do I love it? I have love for it. Does that mean am I just talking? So I'm gonna check the comments now because I just wanted to get that rambling out because I know that there's a cohesive thought in there somewhere. But $70 is $70, and you know, like with Christmas coming, and you know, and again, just holidays, like I'm being far more particular about what toys I'm bringing in now. So let's see. We have. Oh, first of all, we got Jukebox Hero. What's up, man? And Chewy's in the house. By the way, you obviously know you can hop on. If I know you must have missed live streaming a little bit. If you want, come and join. But let's see. So Packrat says, I definitely like that figure. Not sure when I'll try to get it, but I definitely want it. Yeah, like this just might be a con, and maybe I might wait for Legion's Con next year. You know? And when I see it there, I did the same thing for the Jersey Devil. And I still don't have the Jersey Devil because I'm kind of curious. This is the first time I'm trying to wait and see what the retailer exclusive looks like before I make my decision. But I guess ultimately is what I'm saying is it's not going to disappear. You will have many opportunities to own it if you decide. So that's where I think I don't necessarily need it for this holiday season, but maybe I'll wait around and pick it up next year. I also passed on the Ghost of Christmas. That was the last year's, right? Christmas Past. So she's still available. But I do know people were really upset about it not being a Christmas Carol. Like, I understand it's their company. I saw something about, I think Jeremy, it was he had a post that said something about Eric wanted to get this, seven-headed monstrosity like done, and he had this vision. And that's what I mean. It looks, as an action figure, this looks so ridiculously rad. Like, that is insanity. And then, hang on a second, let's go check out Dork Lair, because he's obviously the Obscura guy, and he did a lot of amazing stuff already. So here, let's go check out Dork Lair. So here's his page already. Like, again, nuts. And I didn't realize until this photo that each of those rat heads, because that whole thing I think is 7 heads, but those are 7 unique heads that pop on, and then you can, pop and swap. Like, that's awesome. That is really, really amazing. And the fact that that is just the one Rat King. You could just buy the one Rat King. Dorklair killed these showcase pictures, though. Jeez. He's got a nice, clean style. But yeah, look at that. The fact that you can do that with it. It's a really rad toy. It's a really rad toy. I think if this were Scrooge, I would just be saying, well, I bought Scrooge today. Like, instantly. Yeah, so it's weird. The timing is odd. And the comments were very, very valid here. Let me go to the comments for a second on the Horseman, because like these, they are a wonderful company, and again, even the customer base wasn't being rude about this. Oh, they did a lot of posts on them today, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna see the ones I was talking about. Yeah, well, you know what? We could take a look real quick at Trevor's pictures anyway, because Sir Trevor is the man. Well done on this. Yeah, God, it's super interesting. I'm talking myself into this now. But I'm not gonna order it. I'm telling myself. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna wait until I see it at a Toy Con. When I see it at a Mythic table, I might grab it then. I don't necessarily need it for this holiday season. Hell, I have a Santa Mythic Legion that, again, shout out to Detour, I love you, buddy, that I don't take out nearly enough to, like, photograph, although I love having him. So that's the thing. These are art pieces. But my wife did give me I'm starting to annoy her a little bit with my action figures creeping out of the basement, which is valid, totally valid. So I can wait. I can wait. All right, let's get back to what you guys are saying here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to miss Side 9. How you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday evening. Thanks for being here. Let's see. So where did we fall? I don't want to... Larry's still opening stuff from Legions Con. Excellent. Guys, join me in unboxing some stuff tonight. Just make sure you chime in. Let us know, because as you see, I'll bring stuff up. Show off what you're doing. Pat Force said, I passed on this. I'm waiting for the Mice Knights figure. Mice Knights, if you know, you know. Is that the one that you're talking about? Or was that the Dorklair thing? Let's see. Got one for me and an all-in for my girlfriend. Very cool. There's Chewy. We already did that. Let's see. I'm still on the fence for the Mouse King. It's Chewy's Waffle Shop is open. That doesn't surprise me at all, but that's okay. That's okay. By the way, I just noticed, what banner do I have scrolling? Sunday's main chat with him. Oh yeah. All right, that works. Oh, but we don't have a Mezco giveaway, so I should change that. All right, I deleted that. Okay. No Mezco giveaway. We do have another one coming up. Simon Toast won the Chubsy Deadpool, so that was awesome. So now we have to talk to TPC, because there is something that we've been sitting on since July. So we're jerks. So we do. I think that Chubsy giveaway was a success. So yeah, I'll talk to the boys. Maybe that could be a December thing. That could be December. I could get a nice little It's a Mezco. It's a Mezco too. So nice. Somebody gets a nice little Mezco gift. So I'll talk to the guys. I'll talk to them. But yeah, no actual giveaway tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm scrolling back up. Hang on. Let's see. Definitely, yeah, that's what we talked about. That. I saw Nutcracker at Proctor's Theater with my family too. Very cool. Ours was where did we see? We went to the Morristown MPAC or whatever do they call it? I don't know. Performing Arts Center. Yeah, so the Morristown one, that was last year. Let's see. I like this fig, but I'm pretty tapped after going to Disney World. That'll do it. That's the whole thing. Like, so a non-toy, but a toy-related thing. There were epic deals on the DJI microphone. So I have a set solo, but the double pack with the charging case that Chewy has and Machu has, and they make me all jealous with it, went on like super sale. So I bought that too. So I have 3. So I have to deal with this extra one I have. But I've been using that. It's been money well spent. The Pocket 3. All right, so you know my thoughts on these tariffs and that we are paying the tax. So this is all, we've been saying, I've been saying this, trying to tell people since November. I think finally the world has caught up to this realization. The DJI Pocket 3 was retailed for $500. And that day that the tariffs finally went into effect, literally Amazon had jumped to over $700, and that's where it's been. So it is discounted back to retail price, the actual original retail price of $500. So it's $500, and I don't have it. So I'm gonna wait on that. But I did get the microphones, so there is that. But you get what I'm saying. Yes, I understand. Let's see. Josh Brown, doing that with my Armory Knights for sure. Hell yeah, with the rat. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's the reason to get that figure and then more Knights. You have to. They have to. That'll finally get them to open it up. There you go. If they hadn't done 2 in a row for Christmas Carol, this wouldn't be an issue. I agree. So that was getting back on track. I appreciate it, Larry. I was looking at the comments. It was like the first one. So I'll just share with you. I'll paraphrase sentiments. It was not people, like, again, wonderful crowd, right? Like, no one's knocking anybody. No one's getting mean about it, personal attacks. But there was just like, I'm trying to finish this, and it's a once a year drop. And now this just pushes it back. Like, you're not going to have, I mean, we get it. But it's an odd choice. So unless they start doing double drops, what are we looking at? Because now you start the Nutcracker. Are we going to get a Nutcracker? I would be down for a Mythic Legion Nutcracker style night. That would be awesome. But when, like, you see where I'm going with this. When are we going to have a completed? Like, I feel like this is a topic video, or just maybe we just right now, we just have this conversation. But there is something special about being able to look at a shelf that you have the characters that you want. I'm not even saying like a Nekatoon thing where it's, 2 seconds of a character and now they're a figure. I just mean like core characters. It's a wonderful thing. I know that I had that feeling with my Spider-Verse characters when Noir finally showed up. Like, it was, So yeah, it just strings it out. Oh God. I think there's modern day time. Nope, this is family friendly. Nope. All right. No chewing. Are they 7 unique heads? I couldn't tell from the pics, but 4 of the heads look the same to me. Let's check one more time. You're right. I'm sure there's a lot of similarities. Let's see if I can get. I think we have to go back to Dork Lair. I'll go back to Dork Lair because he's got the clearest view of them. Okay. So, bam. So, one's missing. So, if we look on the right side of the screen. So, that side. So we reverse it, but yeah, it looks like there's like one that lost an eye with like a squint. The other guy's yelling, and then it does look like the other 4 or 5 might be the same. But at least there's a couple of mixed. That's the magic of just sprinkling them in, gives the illusion that they are all different. It's really well done. This is, I mean, again, I can't knock Horseman. Like they come up with some ingenious stuff. Grump's saying, and then Mezco's doing a drop tomorrow as well. Oh my goodness, that's right. Then we had Mezco. All right, let's go to Mezco now. Let's go back to Mezco. Let me check this out. We're going through the toy news. Telling you, there's a lot of ways to spend money this weekend. And I feel like not all of them got me. This was something. All right. So, boom. Again, incredible work. So here we have the toy page. Love toy page. We got Henrock, of course. His style, like, he really does such a great job showcasing these figures. And he has developed like such a cool, unique style. But it's so good. It's so good. This is because it's fun. Yeah, really incredible drop. It was very tempting, just like always. Everything's always tempting. Like the Arctic set. The Arctic set was tempting too. And then we have, that's right, then we have this guy, White Skull. When is he dropping? Is he tomorrow? Is he the tomorrow's drop? Now he's somebody I'm... Do I get him tomorrow? Oh boy, when is he out? And Toyetic 40s. There you go, Robert. Congrats, man. And Jason B, of course. Well done. When is he coming out? Oh, tomorrow. Shoot. All right, so I'm coming back. I'm looking at you guys. Okay, so let me know who got the doc, Christmas doc. Who got Christmas doc? And then who is picking up White Skull? The White Skull is very tempting. That head sculpt is interesting. Why did they go like the alien look? But where's the review? What does he come with? Let's see. Senor Blanco. Seeing this video got me more interested. I gotta love the turtleneck. I love the turtleneck knit sweater and the chain, turtleneck and chain. That's so ridiculous. I'm not sure. It's another one I'm not sure about. Do I need? Because obviously, for me, I would be using him as anything but a skull. You know, like I have skull heads, like they're displayed with skull heads, but when I actually go to photograph Mezcos like this, I'm always using them as other characters. But it's neat. It is certainly neat. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. So, Josh, I don't think you saw the comments then. Oh, I did. All right, I must have missed some. Let's see. Did I miss some? All right, scrolling back down. These pics are beautiful. Trevor doesn't miss. Chewy also would have loved the Christmas Carol. We got Global Icon and National Treasure. How you doing, Dix Figs? It's cool. It's double knee and elbows, but I need the Senor Blanco tomorrow. Ah, so you're talking about you'd rather go Senor Blanco over Rat King. Fair. Mice Knights. There you go. Cal, I'm going to need full details on the possible giveaway. Yes, for sure. For sure. Yes. It'll be as clear as day. We'll do the same thing. Cal, we love you, buddy. We got Rowdy Roz in the house. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Happy Sunday. Larry says, I think 3 are the same and 4 different ones. All right. Loco Lou's in the house. Happy Sunday, buddy. We got Spaded One McDysentery. I desperately want to see a Mezco Captain Nemo head on that Christmas Doc Knock. Yes. Oh, somebody make that happen. One of my Mezco buddies. Somebody's got to have that combo. So, yeah, we'll see it. We got Henrock. Speaking of beautiful photos. How you doing, bud? Ooh, Monday. Yeah, I got the holiday Doc Knock. Yeah, man. I will not agree. Only if you feel like sharing, and I will help you validate your life choices. Local Lou says I got the holiday 2-pack and I'm all in for tomorrow. Very nice. Too much Doc Knock in too short a time for me, though. That alien head is a must. There you go. Oh, a nice shot of Sparky there. I just realized that's your profile pic. That's awesome. That is true. That is a lot of Doc Knock. So we had last year, we had the main release, the updated, beefier Doc Knock. And then this year we had the Arctic version, and then backing it up with a Krampus. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. I know people do it, and that's awesome. They look amazing, but I feel you, especially if you then want Senor Blanco. I'm gonna have to sleep on Senor Blanco. So Diggs, the alien head, did it for him. Interesting. We gotta look at that again. Let me see some of these pictures. Who took these beautiful pictures? Let's see. We'll look at the reveals again. I need another look at that. So C Powers. Let's look at this guy one more time. Bam. Yeah, I mean, that's... I wonder if an alien head would be more interesting. Because then, like, I mean, in my head, I'm treating him in Martian Manhunter style. Like, that would be my headcanon, is tweaking this where he's John Jones, right? Is that how you say his name? Yeah. But, looks good. It looks good. Let's see. Way too many things fighting for our attention these days. That's what I'm saying, man. And I know that, I said it to Wade multiple times, getting to stream with him last week. I heard him saying it. Again, it might be worth just a reminder, again, to back Odious if you're looking for something in that realm. I'm not saying you back out. You may have already done it. So I'm just saying in general, there are a lot of things competing this weekend for our dollars. And yeah, like that's why for me, backing something like Odious, that's where I know my money will be going, because I love the property and all the other good stuff. But it's a lot. The Senor Blanco drop is neat, though. I totally forgot about that. I'm digging the alien head sculpt more than the skull. Yeah, it's really neat. It really is. I want to see, did they have any other... No, right? Because this is... I mean... Oh, that's rad. Omega Red. Jeez Louise. The portal's very cool, too. It looks like did they expand on it? Because... I know they've been reusing, it's the style that they started with the Gwen, the Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, like that pink one, and I know it's been reused now, but this looks like it has some depth to it, or some sort of like that Beetlejuice-esque swirl. That's part of this, right? Josh Brown, I just bet you said all comments about Mouse King were polite. Oh, and... All right, so maybe I didn't read every last one of them. I know that there was a lot of disappointment, but maybe it was because I didn't. That's true, Josh. I didn't scroll all the way down. What I did, I was reading the ones at the top that were probably getting upvoted, and a lot of those were expressing like dissatisfaction with the choice, but appreciating the figure as itself, Like, I just think expectations, like, when you circumvent people's expectations, you're gonna leave someone with a sour taste in your mouth, Like, and for the mythic community, and for, out of that, the Figura, people, we all thought it was Christmas Carol. This is the... So without knowing... mean comments, this feels as though this is very similar to the Max Spidey Max Hulk. This is like the mythic version of that, where it's like, but you said it would be all new parts, like you told us it would be a Christmas Carol. We never actually said it was going to be a Christmas Carol. But it was implied. So, again, you can't mess with people's expectations. Like, not putting expectations on people is how I stay happy and then I just try to do my best. But like those are conversations, again, talking with my mom, like in our little self-growth journey, like she would get all worked up because she would have a vision of how she wanted someone to act or respond or do the thing. And I'm like, nope, you gotta just take people as they are. You let them make their choices, But it's hard because when you start hanging expectations, like, it is a hard thing to emotionally regulate, Grump says, I missed the first White Skull Agent, but I got a third-party version later on, so again, I should probably pass on this. Fair. We got Rel Collects in the house. How you doing, Rel? Good to have you here, buddy. And we got RMD Collective. Oh, a couple back-to-back awesome dudes right there. Jamie Lynn says, whoop, they both look decent, but neither are must-haves for me. If Senor Blanco is around later, I may grab him. I think they should have spread the Doc Knocks out a bit more. Yeah, like... The Arctic one, they could have pushed that. Maybe they couldn't. Again, this is all who knows the inner workings. Certainly not us. Certainly, I don't think Toy Page has the inner workings, So none of us do. So maybe their hand was forced. But I feel like the Arctic Doc Knock, that set, could have been a winter set. That could have been like a February drop. It's still snowy. It's still cold and miserable outside, at least in Jersey. So, yeah. That would have, I feel like that would have helped if you knew you were coming out with a Christmas version. Let's see. Did you pick up any the messy toys, Spider-Man? I only ever got the symbiote. I only got the black suit. I didn't get the other two. I just, I have Legends versions, so the affinity for those versions, I don't have the deep-seated, like, Legends covered me, so no. But I do know they're awesome. Let's see. Jamie Lynn says, I just got the Arctic one with a... Oh, that's right. You had the top. Well, this could be handled. You and I can chit-chat later, but I'm wondering how that turned out for you. So I'm curious. I know you had options. Let's see. I skipped the Arctic one, but I bit on Santa. It's amazing. It's an amazing set. And, you throw the maybe Mythic Legion Santa head or the Nemo on that Doc Knock body. You got like a Mezco Santa. It's pretty awesome. I did too. It's the same reason I love the Inuit Odious. It's just in that awesome. It's a great look. Mick Dysentery says that dang alien head means a whole new Mezco army builder. Yeah. Oh! But yes, in a good way. Yeah, with options, re-releases. That's true. That is true. They haven't done any head packs or accessory kits in a while. So that would be really awesome. Maybe having it based around the skulls in general. Mikey saying, have you been liking your new Valaverse Day of the Dead figure? I have. I was just actually messing with him yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right, so I just mentioned how I've started to exasperate my wife a little bit. So we hustled our butts off to clean our house, right? Guests are coming. We want the house to look good. Here, I'll go back to Storytime camera. So I think it was Friday, part of my phone down and first of all, I took everything that I have tubbed up that's on the floor that I have to step over down here and brought it up out of the basement so I could work around and work on the closet. So I already knew at that moment. I was like, oh, I see the cracks. I could see the cracks in her psyche. Like, what are you doing? And then, because I'm a massive man-child, but I have these pulls. I can only clean so long, and then I have to do something creative. So then I took out my Wall XD. Here, I can actually show you. This is really cool. Okay, so if I go second cam, bam! This is on my side table. So where I'm pointing, whoop, that way. I have this outdoor table with diodes and, well, you can see it now. But this is where now I had this set up, but just straight up on the floor in her living area. I was like, no, it's just going to be for... So I did a whole elaborate scene. So this is way better because obviously right now you could see I didn't finalize this. I was just kind of envisioning where I'm piecing stuff. But I had this whole block set up with all of my 78 little details, my little, just toys, accessories, all my stuff. I littered it. It was ready. Then I set up a shot and I was doing... I was getting an X-Men shot going with this 2-pack. And I had everything up and posed. The figures were posed. And then my wife was like, expressed like, oh, what did you do? Like, we just had the house clean. So yesterday, I broke everything down. I didn't even get to film anything on it, which I don't blame her. I should have I should have kept my toys in the basement. Oh my goodness. So that is going to be, I'm really excited for that whole thing. So going back to Mikey's question, I picked out, I wonder if they're here in arm's reach. Maybe. No. Yes. Let's see. All right. I was picking out, so I was going through the collection because just like I know many of us out there, again, collecting toy photography, toy tubing, like just in general, just you're one of us, right? Having a lot of toys, like I've been starting to go through stuff to figure out, what can stay, what can go. I'm going to be doing like, some lots on eBay of like loose Joes and stuff that I'm keeping the ones that I have now uses for, but certain Joes, for instance, are going to see if I can get them to another home where they'll be more appreciated. But anyway, I'm going to show you real quick. These are these guys. Go back, Odious. But these are the Joes that I was using for this shot. In X-Men, what are they called? The Freedom... What's the bad group called? What are they called? So anyway, a lot of Joes. I picked out the Joes that I thought best fit that look. So I'm keeping those guys. But yeah, so these are my... What are they called? What are they called? I'm thinking of, like the Executioner, season 1, All right, so these are my guys. This is my ragtag group of mutant haters that are going to be pummeled. Like I think Rock and Roll getting just blasted with Cyclops' beam. So let me scroll down. Somebody must have answered by now. Let's see. Where? No, nobody gave me an answer. What are they called? Friends of Humanity. Thank you. Yes. All right. These are my Friends of Humanity. These are, so again, this are meant to be American heroes, but in the headcanon of what I'm going for, I'm sorry, these are Friends of Humanity, and the X-Men are going to have to deal with them. So there you go. But yeah, I thought they had a look. But yeah, hold on. He's in there too. There he is. I actually took off this, he's got like, I don't know, it's like a radio or something that pops on. But I took that down and he moves so much better. Oh, and he had 2 leg things. So he had the smoke and then the frag. But both of them, I wasn't crazy about the look. So check this out. It fits on Max Deadpool like real well. Like that's on there. Like I'm not saying it has move like it's gonna move on you a little bit. It's not gonna be like this side where that was glued on. But no, that's like on there. I'm not fighting with it. It's not obnoxiously moving around. But I thought that would be fun for Wade to have some frags on his thigh. So there you go. But yeah, there's Sidewinder. I also got out my my Valaverse hand pack, so I'm excited. Oh, and now this is gonna move me into my next topic. Thank you guys for helping with all these segues tonight. All right, so moving on. Now, boom. Speaking of Army guys, so going all the way back, there, Larry, starting with you too, and then Mikey, thanks for help for getting this all, military guys, action figures, bringing it back around. So, for Skeletron, again, got to meet the team at Legion's Con. And they were awesome, super friendly people. And this Black Friday release, they had told us at Legion's Con they had hoped to have, like they're waving, but they were still on the water. So they're here now. So Black Friday, they dropped 4 things. So they had this is a deal on the comic book, but I went right to, so there's no special like sale. It's just that they are released this weekend. So you have the Wolf Troopers, the Red Shadows. So they're all technically Red Shadows. Okay? So I was incredibly tempted. I wanted all of them. Let me just put that out. I wanted to get all of them. It was 156. So I was like, again, I'm not in the same place to toy dabble like that at this moment. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick one. And then, hot damn, that was really, really difficult. So let me take you through the options. There's 4 colorways. So you have 3 colorways, my bad. You have the red, you have the gray wolf, and then you have jungle wolf. Okay? The 4th thing, so it's 3 figures, and then you have this character kit. And what bummed me out is Chewie and I fell in love with this laser blast, but it's in the damn accessory kit. So I passed on this stuff for now. The head sculpts are neat. Look at that. It's just a little smarmy pilot. Interesting. Very interesting. But that's what you get in there. So there's that laser blast. I would have loved to have it. You get the mug. That's pretty cool. Just realizing that now that there was a mug there. You get the thumbs up and the finger point. So it is a very neat accessory pack, and I do plan on owning this again down the road. But in figuring out, what did I click on? Oh, here we go. Like, I knew I would be on the hook for getting the pilot pack if I got the red. Now, my thought process, I'm going to walk you through this whole thing, okay? So I went, okay, red. Red is not going to fit in well with this little group that I just put together. So I was like, red, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. It's too out there. It's too space agey. It's amazing. Highly articulated. Shout out to Adam. He did a review of the red one already that's out there. I think Dorklayer 2 did he got it from Josh. I'm pretty sure. So the red looks awesome. But since I was only getting one, I'm like, no, I'm going to pass for now. So then I look at this guy, and this guy is insane. And then I thought to myself, this could be, and actually I could turn this into my own superhero. Maybe this could be a spacesuit Yimbo. I know, but this is what I'm trying to, this is how I justify these things, folks. So I was trying to come up with, if I came up with my own, it would be a Laserman character, in all honesty. Like, if I got this would be, like, some version, some character to live on the dairy farm. So I still want it. One day I will. But for now, it's like, So he wasn't the one. He wasn't the one. I went Jungle Wolf. And I'm sure all of these figures can do this. But folks, when I saw This is the only product shot within that pose. You know how I feel about hitting the Spidey crouch. Holy crap. So while I think they can all do this, this was the only colorway that had that pose, and so there was that. And then the fact that it's more of a camo, like he'll fit in a little bit better while I test this out. So again, I wanted to try. Help me. I can't, like, I had to dabble. But I just, from a looks perspective, I think I'm going to really love them and I'm going to want more, but I started there. So I got one. So that was my one Black Friday purchase from them. $4 shipping. So it's a $39 figure, which, that's on par with Monster Force right now. And if we go through, so, it's a fair price point. Valaverse, again, I want to commend Valaverse for lowering their prices during this whole era. But, these guys are small, like obviously much smaller than Valaverse at this point. So, but I just think that this looks so freaking rad. Like, I love the design. I love it. Let's see. Especially the chest. Like, I know that sounds weird, but without, like, you don't need to display him or use him with that vest on, that V. But I also love that vest doesn't seem to hinder articulation at all, whereas Sidewinder and the Valaverse ones, like, they do. Same with Joe's, Jamie Lynn Parks loves the Jungle Wolf. Heck yeah. Amateur Hour, how you doing, Seth? Said these are really cool. They are, guys. I love a cool new toy. So this is so dorky, but it's one of those where I'm going to compare it to Spiro. Like that feeling before I played with my first Spiro and I was just chomping at the bit, and then I started watching everybody's reviews, and when I remember hearing D Amazing go ooh when he first crunched it, and I was like, I need this now. That's what I'm going through with these guys, which is very interesting. Like, he's just a military guy, but he's a really cool looking military guy. I don't know. Looks awesome. Larry, camo would definitely work. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There you go. Highly articulated in the house. So go check out his review. He's got the Red Wolf up. Skeleton figures are fire. Jamie Lynn says, I like his medic pack, but I don't like that it covers his Mexican flag. Oh, that's what it is. It's a medic pack. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. I wish there was another option to fill those square holes. I agree. Those were my thoughts exactly. I didn't like that it covered up the flag. I don't like that I have these two gaping holes now. There should be something, when I think of like this Joe, for instance, the fact that he was built to plug in all of these things everywhere, right? Like that would be a cool thing. And I'm sure we will see them at some point. I'm sure. Some version of that, right? But yeah, so Jungle Wolf, Red Shadows, I'm into it. I'm into them. They also have the 3 3/4 inch line too, and the 4 inch. Wow, what? Oh, so they have O-ring ones. Get the hell out. And then they actually have 4-inch figures too. These look so rad. Do they have all the same articulation points? I mean, it's single jointed, but it looks like you get all the movement more than 90, or at least 90. Those are rad. Nope. $27. Nope. Not running. Nope. I'm staying in my lane. 6-inch, 7-inch. Those are that's it. Spada One says, I just want to paint the whole thing black for Modern Ninjas. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. Ray Pad's in the house, the ringleader. How you doing, Ray? Yeah, the figures are great. So I'm excited for Jungle Wolf. One day, folks, I will be making. And honestly, if you have, I always need help. If you have any ideas for how I could Yimbofy this gray wolf, what would be my superhero? I mean, am I still sticking with Yumbo? Is it Yumbo's like battle suit? And yes, we did. It looks amazing. I know people jumped on it, and other people thought it was a little too close to the Arctic release. So It's a mixed bag, Adam. It's a mixed bag. Let's see. Jamie Lynn, are you into the lore of the Skeletron figures at all? They are technically cousins of G.I. Joe based on designs from the original UK Action Force. So, of course, it's a comic book. Let's see what this whole set is. I'm gonna bring this back up. So there's the... Like, this would be really cool to read, for sure. I was aware of the loose connection. So it's another, yeah, I would love to read this. I would love to learn more in general. But yeah, and I want to get Larry and I, when I get my figures, because I already have the shipping label prepared. So once I get my Jungle Wolf, we got to take a look at that Skeletron robot, man. But yeah, Jamie, so my goal is to one day catch up. It's like all this stuff. I love these characters. I love all comic book lore. So it's even like Mythic stuff. I want to read more of Mythics, or like Jeremy's, like, backstories for these characters. Like, they're all fascinating. So I would want to, if that answers your question. I want to get the little droids they make. Oh my god, I was so tempted about that too, man. I did not, but I forgot about these. Look at these little gabagools. I can't. Ridiculous. And like, that picture sold me, but I stopped because I would need more than one pack. So again, I'm dabbling now. I plan on returning to Skeletron to order more. I wonder if that's... I hope they keep that $4 shipping, or if that was just like a Black Friday thing. Yeah, it's not... I don't know. Add to cart, more details. Is it still... Because that was the nice... I mean, you guys know, $4, that's the big bad. That's the... Come on. $4 shipping, that's amazing. So I wonder, that's something that if you are interested in, check, because that might not be, around forever. And with, speaking of Mezco and their shipping and handling now, woo! It's nice. It's nice to just $4 flat rate. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. We got Paul Morales in the house. What's going on, man? A 4-inch comes with the Robo Skull. Yes, it does. But that's what's so cool about that Robo Skull. The fact that it is made for multiple 4-inch figures, or you can pop in one 6-inch figure. It's so cool. Don't you dare. No, don't start this, Ray. I would like to point out I have another droid. This was a $5 droid. I saved this droid from going to Ross. So it was at Walmart clearance. So, see, I love and treat my droids very well. Wanted to give him a nice home. He will be cared for, Ray. Spade and Wolf. Holy crap, that Grey Wolf would have sold gangbusters in the 80s. I know, yeah. I think that's what it is. It has that awesome vibe to it. There was that show. Well, there's a lot of shows that were like that in the 80s. Hell yeah, Spade and Wolf. That's like, yeah, I agree with you. Endless Fables in the house. How you doing, man? Just finished Stranger Things. Now back to the real world. My wife and I watched the first episode last night of this new season. So yeah, no spoilers, but I'm just going to say it here. Hey, it's the reviews everything, right? Or reviews and snippets. They are too old. That's been throwing me off. These are not children anymore, but I can compartmentalize or decompart, whatever it is. I can do it, but it has been rough. The age gap. I wish they made these shows a lot. Oh my goodness, it is something. But I did enjoy the first episode. I love the comics and the toy lines. Oh, Skeletron, very cool. Let's see. Oh, he's asking how it was. 3 comes with Roboskull 2. Oh, nice. All right. Mezco shipping is extortion. Strong words, and you're not wrong. Grumps. This is something I'd probably grab if it's at a con, but I'm all in on Monster Force, and they're 40 a piece as well. That's what I mean. So yeah, we have a lot of excellent options. So I've been really enjoying I need to find out how the eraser feels in terms of final, because I really like my translucent one, but that plastic definitely is different than the zombie army guy that I messed with. That was Toy Fathers. So more in the Valaversi feel to it. I don't know. Now it's just like the Donner Party. So I voted for this with my wallet over the Donner Party for now. So that's I respect it, Grumps, but that's kind of like where we are with all this. But I wanted to roll the dice and be able to speak to whether or not another new line out there is worth your time. So Monster Force I know is. So hell yeah, dude. Enjoy Monster Force. I haven't shipped my pile. And I'm like, so I might wait again. I might wait another week to ship it out and see about adding that Donner Party. I do want the Donner Party. I know. Damn it. So many good lines. There's so many good lines. You jerks. How dare you, Josh? But I guess you're right. That is a yeah. So Trent's earlier than I know. You guys, all right. Oh, you guys. I was rescuing. Can we look at it that way? Let's see. I'm opening my eraser and Donner Party this week. I'll keep you posted. Excellent. You know I love my translucent one, so it's just a matter of how these guys, but they loosen up like the Valaverse ones too. Like they haven't, like it just moving them around more and more. Sidewinder is becoming even more fun to mess with. Spada One says, you military toy collectors are getting it from all sides. Classify getting better every day. Valaverse, Monster Force. This third-party stuff, cup runneth over. I agree. And that's really where I think Grumps is saying it better. Yeah, like this is coming at a tough time because it is a crowded field. But the cream is going to rise to the top. And you really can't go wrong. That's what, like, outside of me not, like, just having Adam, right? So highly articulated in the house. He has them. He can vet. He can vouch. All that good stuff. Larry's here, right? We have guys that can vouch for them without me messing with them. But yeah, we have so many good options. So that's what's great. And then, so yeah, buy what you enjoy. You don't have to get everything and I don't know. It's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. Or get everything. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff to get. Grumps, I hear you're right. We can't buy. I know. I wish. Space and money. Ray Paz, we too had a bunch of Monster War figs in that pile of loot. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be awesome. I'm Bernal Little. My wife wanted to watch this. She wins. There you go. Yibbo is white knighting droids now. Oh my goodness. It's strictly classes droids for Jawas. It's I'm just helping small businesses. Oh, Donner Party. That's why I might still throw Donner Party in there. It's hard not to ship a pile of loot, and then of course it's wintertime, it's Christmas season, it's winter holiday, all the things. I already know this pile of loot. Not that I need it right away, but it's gonna take a while. So I do need to decide to ship it sooner than later. I got my mask toys in there too. Hot jeez. Do I do Donner Party? It's a matter of like, what am I gonna do? Do I fill out this monster team? That's where I am stuck. I'm gonna have to really sit and ponder these questions. What lines do I really? Because now it's just, these are great toys. These are all great. Yes, I want to finish. I guess I had to wait for an entirely boring night. There you go. Clockwork Gorgeous in the house. Happy Sunday. We're talking all sorts of cool, fun toys. A lot of good options. And then, of course, there's always just like enjoying what we have. I always like to remind us to enjoy your toys. I'm enjoying my toys. I know this is not anything that hasn't, this is not fancy by any stretch. This is just, I was super pumped in my basement organizing that I found my Frankie boy, I just love both of these. I love both of these guys. So it was just to see what this head sculpt looked like. This is the head swap. These are head swapped from the sets. They both look so good. There we go. God, I love them both. You know, speaking of military guys, they were in the crew. All right. There was other stuff I wanted to show you. So I've had an unboxing and like filming night the other day. Again, a couple nights ago. So let's just give you some thoughts. Because I did the unboxings. I didn't get to share opinions yet. But I do have them. So I got to... Was it just the 3? Oh, no. All right. These 3 were to start. Just getting Bobby's feet working nicely. All right. So... Well, I was going to make a good, the bad, the joke. Good, the bad, the ugly joke, but... All right. I am very happy to have a werewolf. However, look at that. Like, this head sculpt is super rad. This is all he came with. It was the figure and then the build of figure parts. No extra hands, no alt head. So I've been wanting a werewolf. I didn't want the NECA stuff. I thought about Monster Force and, you know, Fury or whatever else. Waiting. Even Jada, then there's the Jada toys going back to their beginnings, you know, in action figure 6-inch stuff. And I waited. I finally put this, and I didn't get it right away. And then I was like, no, you know what? Damn it, I need a werewolf. So I order them. Even when you know, it just hits so different to just take the figure out and be like, that's it. Like, you can know it going into it. So, number one, incredibly disappointing experience, the fact that there's literally nothing else. That is... this can't happen anymore in this day and age, in this economy and all, with MSRPs. Like, they're trying to be slick and be cute and like, oh, we can't drop an MSRP now. So, this is one that I'm not... Even the fact that I needed a werewolf, I'm still not happy, ultimately, that this is how this turned out. So, I'm just letting you know. I very rarely go that hard on Legends, but this particular one, beautiful head sculpt, but then you're giving me pins, which... Again, old body, no butterflies, then kind of gummy joints. Like, this is just not almost starting lineup levels of articulation, you know? So he can crunch, he can look up, he can do that. I'm not gonna be miserable that I bought him, but for you to know, it was not one of my favorite unboxing experiences. So there's that. Now, on the flip side, I really liked World War II Logan. Like, very much so. This guy is fully loaded. Of course, same deal, design choices. I'm sure that this was because of the aesthetics. But it's decent. Pretty decent crunch, in all honesty. And you do get a waist swivel there too. So I guess that... Yeah, oh, you got a crunch in there. It is a crunch. I thought it was covered up, but yeah. So he's got a pretty nice crunch and swivel, even though I wish they would retire that for a Renew Your Vows style. But he looks so great. And he does have the alt head. Oh my god, somebody commented. It was too funny. It made me laugh, but... just basically, again, emo reference. Like, But I dig it. I dig it. I won't display him with this head, but it's nice to have another Wolverine head for, for the options. I don't know when I would use this one otherwise, though. It's very interesting. Young man Wolverine. Like, let's really get in there. That's something. So it's fascinating. And that's what I mean. It's a fascinating figure. Like, it's one that I didn't think I ever really needed a World War II Wolverine. And now here we are. So he was worth the wait. He was, like, he has a lot of guns, different hands. Like, he's awesome. He definitely was worth it value-wise. And then I would say the same thing about Secret Wars Iceman. I love the little ice blast effects. He also does come with a slide, which is great. And then he works with the Diamond Selects, the Marvel Selects. If you had that Iceman, he works with that ramp as well. So, like, Bobby's fully loaded. He has that smiling head sculpt, and he's got the really upset, angry one. Comes with a snowball. So just the only thing then to criticize, if I needed to levy it. But again, I'm just trying to be realistic. I want these companies to survive. I want them to thrive and do well, but they can't do it at the expense of us, the consumers, our own happiness, and all of the other things. So where I'm going with that is they need to provide consistent value. Like, this is not going to cut it anymore. Like, at the $28 retail, like, I'm kicking myself. So I'm trying to be, and I've been more considerate of which figures I'm buying. But now I know, like, I'm not going to get burned again on, like, oh, well, I don't have this one type of character. Like, not if it looks like these issues. Like, I knew this going in, but I just kind of, it'll be fine. Nope. And then the other thing, if I may just, Marvel Legends, this, once again, it was my favorite at one point, the style with the butterflies, and, you still can get the crunchy and everything, but they already have the best bucks that they've ever made, and that just has to be the case. And I know it won't be, but I want to start seeing that Renew Your Vows, that Max Spidey. I want to start seeing these improvements across the board. Boop! Because, like, I'm spoiled now, Or I just got to work on my posing practice, which, I'm always trying. But, like, there's something so special about any of the ones. Like, these are all my favorite ones. Any of these on this type of articulation scheme instantly become my favorite figures. Like Iron Fist, I was just putting when I was dressing up my shelf. I'm like, yep, love Iron Fist. Love my Daredevils. Oh. So yeah, I don't know. They're gonna get me less. I think that's where I'm going with it. It'll just be less rolling of the dice, which stinks because, it's a business. They're trying to make money, but fool me once. Ugh. All right, back to the chat. I kind of blacked out on that for a little bit. Hang on a second. All right, you guys are the best. Here we go. Oh wait, what is that? Donner Party. Oh, you guys are Clockwork's telling me. All right, Donner Party it is. All right. Thank you, Endless. I will check that out. Let me get that going too, so I have it queued up. I believe this is talking about the Donner Party. Do I not find? Oh, that's silly. All right, Donner Party. Where Donner? Oh, I had missed that. My goodness. Okay, so that's queued up, Endless. That's queued up. That's also tempting, but Ray, I still need to open up my freaking Figura Obscura. I know. Spaded One says, still sad Mezco GI line fizzled out. Not enough soft, good options. I agree. Clockwork loves that Logan. There you go. That knee is whack. Yeah. The Werewolf by Night is a sad offering so much potential. I agree, man. Does it work on Odious? Like, I mean, Odious will be fighting, and that was also part of my idea. The reason I rolled it with that, like, I should have just honestly gone back and bought the Jada Toys one. I should have just tracked it down, bought that instead of this. Just for the record. That's where my heart is. That's what it tells me if I could go back in time. But I can't. So yeah, Odious is going to beat the hell out of this action figure. It really is terrible. Pack Rat, Werewolf by Night is disappointing. I think he got the short end of the stick for the wave. Yep, absolutely. I mean, and we know this happens. It's just unfortunate. Let's see. The Odious Werewolf looks way better than this. Go back, Odious. That's what I'm saying. But outside of the horrible knees, I like Werewolf by Night. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The knee is weird. Yeah, we didn't even show off that knee. See what Grumps is talking about. There we go. Boop. Yeah, like, there it is. They just made the little cap. There it is. Hold on. Focus. There we go. Yeah, that's just a little, like a Blocky's piece. Just snapped on there. Interesting choices. Interesting choices were made. That is for sure. All right. Let's see. Oh, Figure Flight Club's in the house. Again, on the road to 2K. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying your Sunday evening, getting ready for the week. Pack Rat says it's largely reused from the Jackal mold from however many years ago. I know. Well, that's what's nuts. Picked it up, not too excited about it. Kind of got used to the AWOC ball joint waist. Yup. Well, that's the thing. This is old now. Like, Legends, we can't feel dated, not with, like, the prices the way they are and less disposable income for people to spend. Like, you have to give us a top-tier product. Like, the days of Coast, oh, it's a toy. Like, I'm seeing the, you know, again, you don't have to be mean about it. We don't make it a tax. I'm saying shareholders and as a company, invest in your products, invest in your people, you know? Like, stop just reward. Stop. I feel like they're just pumping out figures for the bonuses, you know? Okay. Wonder how those will hold up once Mofex drops theirs. Yeah, I mean, that Mofex one will blow that one away. Like, we already know that. Let's see. Just got Iceman tonight watching the show. There you go. And I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I know I don't always go to that, but like, I want to support companies, but I want them to be held accountable to what we are buying from them. They want us to buy from them. Like, I don't want to ever mix up that relationship. And we already know that the team that actually makes it, they have, just like everything. Like, I joke with my students all the time, man, if I was in charge of the education department, you know what I mean? Like, we always have those ideas in mind, but yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Anyway, I appreciate it. It's just like, some stuff has to change. I'm all fired up in that, but it's true. Larry, all right, finally opened up 3 Figura Obscura figures and the 6 Legions Con exclusives, plus the Stardust figs from Fox Force Toys. Hell yeah. The Stardust figures, I still have an affinity for them. That was how they started out. Now I'm really excited for their Galactic Valor. Those are going to be awesome. But yeah, those Stardust figures are fun, man. They again, in terms of like the playing and the posing, like, fun figures to mess around with. Ray Paz, to be real, everything should be top tier articulation and sculpting for almost 30. Agreed. Pack Rat, I've decided to stop pre-ordering Hasbro stuff unless it's an exclusive. I'll just wait for general release and avoid ambushes. Yeah. Like, now, granted, to be fair, like, some of these last 2 waves that came in, I didn't get the full. I have been picking and choosing. I did 2 Daredevils. I have him back there. There he is. In the tracksuit. So I bought one to stay as Daredevil and another one to throw with my Tracksuit Mafia guys. Although that's more of like a jumpsuit, but you get what I'm saying. I got the Beast. which I'm super pumped about because I realized I'm not like trying to build out full X-Men teams like I know some friends do, but the fact that I do now have like this astonishing Cyclops, now Beast, I have the Wolverine and Emma Frost. Like, I'm kind of pumped. And that was not on purpose. That was just straight up, oopsie, look what I did. And that was just in my quest of trying, again, in the past few years of, oh, I don't have an Emma Frost figure. Oh, that was a clearance pickup too. Yes, I love a good clearance score. Jay Sinner's in the house. What's going on, man? Oh, he got his Ecto 1. I'm waiting on mine. I don't know when it's coming in. I was really hoping this weekend because I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to need time to film and do a whole thing. Now it'll probably show up tomorrow, and then I'll have to take my daughter to gymnastics, and there will be no time. That's just how it's going to work. But, dude, enjoy. Holy hell, enjoy. I'm so excited for seeing anybody mess with their Ecto 1s. Emerald Night Photography, super jealous of him. Got to see AIC. Eric, I think, was building his and putting the stickers on. So have fun. Have fun, Jay. Side 9, for the price, they're asking these figures need to match in quality. Not using 5 or 10-year-old bucks. That's what I'm... Yes, thank you. So even here, I unboxed this She-Hulk finally. She's just been sitting in a stack, and I don't know, she's awesome, and I've wanted to open her up. So just I got inspired, grabbed her off the shelf, blah blah blah. She needs the lower ab. You know what was good? Another one I opened up because I've been on my little X-Men kick, so expect some X-Men shorts and reels from me this week. But yeah, like this Jean Grey finally cracked her open too, and she's on the Black Widow body. Every female should be on this buck, every single one. And like, I know this works. I know it works. It's like, this is going back. I'm telling you, I might end up just doing the video. I don't want to use the word rant. But just sounding off. I want to sound off a little bit. Because as great as this Cyclops is, I'm going to equate this to the Gamerverse Cap. And I would get him too, but he's on the shelf. This does work really well. Again, this was like the ingenuity of how they did the lace, not laces, straps, the harnesses back there, even over here. They're separate, but like, I love this. But then you still have waist swivel, and I know it can work. I just don't think that when we have all of these new and amazing body molds that they could be using, like I said, it's in certain characters. I get it. Like, this can work. This will look great in a photograph. But wouldn't it be, it would just be that much better on a Renew Your Vows book. Just that articulation scheme. But at least they got the head, they did the head. You got to get that joint. You got to get that joint there. Anyway, it looks great. I don't know. I guess I just want to demand from Hasbro, like, make good stuff. And it's not just Hasbro. It's all of these companies. They can't... Yeah, I don't know. We can't have any more Donnie's Lab situations. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to be on their best behavior. I want us to be on our best behavior. But at the end of the day, they're trying to get our money. So, yeah. I don't know. I want the newer bucks. I always wanted, like, this is just a more fun figure to pose. Like, this is just more fun than this guy. He looks great. This is more fun. That's what these are, right? They're meant to be messed around with, fun, posing, fidget figures. So I guess what started me off on all of this is prior to the stream, as I'm going through, like, look at this. This was the Legends, my first Legends in 2020 that got me into now buying the Legends that I have. This was the guy. So I took him down off the shelf, And I go to pop his head, first of all, and the peg pops out. It's separated. I fixed him. But that was like, oh no. Why did that happen? But no, he's okay. But yeah, I had to like split it back again and push that down in there. It was not an easy mod, but I did it, Machu. But outside of the plastic feel, which obviously is going to be different, right? Crunch. That's a wicked crunch, but also it's so gnarly. But then you get the head movement. That's really rad. This is why I fell in love with Legends, guys. So, like, I'm not trying to hate on a figure. This came out almost 6 years ago. But outside of butterfly joints, how are they different from an articulation scheme? And that's the problem when you know they have these guys. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, handsome Kev? How you doing? Unworthy. Yumble claws. I like that. Oh my goodness. All right, catching up again. Spaded one. I'm predicting Werewolf by Night Man Thing 2-pack. Ooh, in black and white. That would be a good one. Bust some caps. That's really embarrassing. Stardust, do you have any handy? I don't. I used to. But now they are within my son's action figure collection. They're in his bucket. Because it get removable helmets. Let me... see if... Hey, there we go. It was this line. I got you, Jamie Lynn. Boop. Those guys. They were fun. They were a fun, cute little line for sure. Let's see. They should take notes from Jada and Storm. Arena. I agree. Those are the two, like, top. Even though I buy the majority of the stuff is Legends. Jada and Storm Arena I would buy more of if there was more to buy. So I wholeheartedly agree as those being two of my favorite just action figure companies. If they want to give them a hard-earned money, they need to give us enough value to make it worth it. Otherwise, we'll go with one of the many other options. And that's the beautiful thing. And that's where even my own frustration was eking out because like I love these Marvel characters. And that's where it's a bummer. And that's where like I can understand people being upset if they were expecting a Christmas Carol toy today with 4 Horsemen. You know, like we love this stuff. That's why we want these things in our lives. So, but yeah, I just, this is why I dabble. Just sucks that we may not be able to get all the characters we want. Exactly. So I know it's a weird thing to, you know, it's collecting is changing again. And I see other people and sentiments out there. It's just an evolution. We are going through this, but I'm feeling the evolution more so lately of how, yeah, it's evolving because, you know, for us long time collecting guys, you know, like, and like I said, I only been doing public collecting for 6 years. My whole life has been collecting. So yeah, it's a little fascinating. But, you know, it's not the worst thing to try to focus more on fiscal responsibility. I guess. I don't know. Oh, Slacker Hacker's in the house. How you doing, buddy, man? Good to have you here. Let's see. The pre-ordering of mass-produced figures is out of control. I wait for mostly to actually release. Yeah, I really think I'm down to third-party pre-orders. Like, that's what I think is the pre-order to keep any of those. You got to jump on them. I learned my lesson with Chaos Toys, Batman. I haven't decided what the fate of my National Defender Superman is, because if I can't get his Batman buddy, I'm not going to get the Mutant Leader. But then I could still get the Mutant Leader to go with my Mafex Batman. I have to make a decision on the Mutant Leader. because like I said, then once they're gone, and it becomes really hard or expensive to track down. So yeah, mass produced stuff though, you can definitely hold out. Jada rewrote what I expect for 30 and under. Storm Arena came around and did it all over again. Hasbro is in a whole new ballpark. I agree. Cap Lives, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday night. Clockwork, did you get Sentinels? Oh, I know. I have one coming. So I'm waiting for my for my Sentinel, and I'm waiting for my Ecto 1. At least I organized, and it's what do I always say, right? I moved stuff from one side of the room to the other. So, not only how many Spider-Man and other character redos can you make? I know. Well, I mean, in terms of Spidey, all of them. We got Frank the Tank in the house. What's up, Frank? Realm of Toys. How you doing, man? Cap Lives, I don't understand why Jean is on the Widow scheme, but Mystique isn't. She was another one. I was gonna buy her today, and then I noticed that, and I was like, "Come on!" And I stopped. I didn't order hers, which is annoying. Because yes, like they. You know what's decent though? Like this one isn't so bad, and that's what they tried to do with this Jean. You know, like where it's on a more posable torso. I mean, still going forward, she needs help. And actually on this one, I tried pushing it. I was really trying to push the articulation scheme, but it was right after I heated up her knees to kind of loosen them up. And all of a sudden I noticed, I was like, oh, I'm like getting that, the stress, the plastic stress on the peg. So yeah, they're fine. But yeah, it's still not great. She still needs a mod. You know, why can they go back so much more than forwards? I don't understand that. Like, just figure that part out, guys. Not you, the Legends team. Elbows and knees, they could do better. Mofex shouldn't be beating the snot out of Hasbro. Agreed. A lot of Legends problems could be solved if they just shared notes with the Classified team. Classified waste beat Legends all day. Yeah. I always forget until I start messing around with them again. But yes, that they have the ball and the crunch. So you get that nice movement. It's like a reverse renew your vows. You know? I guess that's a good way of, right? That's a kind of interesting way of looking at it. But ultimately, they still have it. They already have great bucks to use. Not that sure if using steel. Let's see. The Vulcan buck is about the same age. Well, that's what I mean. That's why I don't want to be too harsh. Like this, when the Vulcan dropped and replaced Bucky Cap, we were all super hyped. We got new articulation. Look at the butterfly joints. Like that was neat. But it was short-lived. It was so short-lived once that Spidey dropped. So yeah, it just feels old, you know? It just feels old. Let's see, not the retro card back green shirts either. Yeah. Let's see, does he look great next to Moon Knight? Who are we talking about? Was that Werewolf? I gotta get him. I'll post a pic of Stardust on my Instagram a little later. Oh, Stardust here. Wait. There we go. Sorry. That was those guys. That was Stardust line. My apologies. I had it queued up and everything, and I got distracted. Shocking. They're using the type of torsos for figures I mentioned. Just add neck and butterfly. Yep. I know people still have room in their collections for astronauts and zombies. Hell yeah. Dude, again, like, I love the look of your line. Like, those looked like a lot of fun. They will fit in, especially, again, in these different military, style figures. But that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Adam. Did you get the Fiora Mouse King? I did not. I kind of went on my whole little thing about it earlier. I think it'll be a next year Legion Con thing. Third party stuff are on a real roll of the dice. That's the problem. My Guardian, I would not get the personally, but mine fell apart in hands. I personally also regret picking up that Planet, Captain Planet figure. So the one that's on 5K, 5K has been great about responding. I did finally. I know I was like, I'm not gonna email him. I was like, no, I'm emailing. This is a $40 figure. Like it shouldn't have been separate. And then just it was a crap. It was a crap figure. The one that I got. So that's another area though that's like, oh, that's making me question now. I had more confidence in all third parties, but now I'm kind of back into known name brands in the third unlicensed world. But it's true. You got it. You know, we can't. The rolling the dice can't keep happening for us. You know. Gong Hush Batman. Yes, I went to Bombas B, so I pre-ordered them through to $5 down, but I have the Kingdom Come Superman thanks to Cal the Collector. I still have a review that I have to edit that out, so I think that's what I'm trying to push out first this week for the record. But yeah, I did. I hope the articulation is a little bit nicer in terms of the lower stuff, but the images, the posing that was out there, I think that who was messing with it, but it looks great. So I'm really hoping that becomes my soft goods comic Batman that can go with my Mezco stuff, because I've been on record. I'm not crazy about my Ascending Knight Batman being my primary comic. My Batfleck, I love that, and he's still posed up from San Montos being here in Yambonia, and I think he's my new Mezco Batman to hang with my Nightwing and Red Hood and Robin. I gotta get pictures out. Whew. Is that the recent X97 2-pack? It is. Yeah, and this, God, even this happens. But you know, it pops right back on. This was not the end of the world. But I was having some pain in the ass toy issues. I don't know how else to say. Just frustrations. But he was fine. He's okay. But there was that little bit of weirdness. But no, I do like this set because I love this costume. This one particular. But yes, that is from that. I have that whole 97 wave that I have been sitting on. I wanted to have a night with the boys Monday night. Maybe tomorrow I can tell them if they wanted to have an X-Men 97 night. I want to unbox store some of my stuff. All right, let's see. Vulcan felt old when it was revealed. Thank you, Cap. See, that's what I mean. Because like when you hold it up to this, right? Like that's what I'm. It's very, very incremental update compared to what's here. So that's all. That's all I mean. All right. Yeah. I know. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. K-Mac, I ordered the HLDR from Xerxes Studios for $50. Ooh. Now that's a known quantity. And they were I saw that 5K had some for sale, too. Like some of the Roman infantry guards or whatever. But they had a couple of their stuff on sale now. We got Brick Something in the house. What's going on, man? I have regular go-to third parties. Medi Toys, Grey Knight. Yep, I agree with you. Felix Toys was always one for me. I know what I'm getting with them, with their ink blot and their... what was the other one? Oh, Joker. You know? So, yeah, like I've always been a big fan of the Felix stuff. I mean, obviously we know CT now and Messi. Yeah. Clockwork, did you eat the turkey leg like a king on your Thanksgiving? I did not, but I broke my stomach, and it was so funny because like I maxed that, like I hit that second plate. Oh man, and it was the tiniest bite of cranberry sauce. And all of a sudden, as soon as I swallowed it, I just felt like, oh, it was too much. And it just, but it was a good day. It was a good day. Yes, Fury, absolutely. Spaded when the leg comes off so you can make a Forge custom. It's a feature. That's it. All right. I'm going to keep that in mind. Damn, I hate Hasbro QC the most. It's brutal. It is brutal. I don't know if they're the worst, though. Based on some stuff I saw, I think it was from Hatter. Super 7 might have the worst, right? Super 7 might be the worst one. NECA's not great. Hasbro, yeah, is also there though. They're I'm not defending them. They're in the top 3. I, based on the amount of Mafex figures that come out screwed up for me, I would put them up there, but a lot of times it's like a me thing, and it's not even my hands, Machu. It's just how they are. Let's see. Ray say that's how they string you along too. Yep, incremental improvements. I agree. My 52 toy Xenomorph designed by Yoshi came in tonight. Weird. Delivery on a Sunday. Haven't sent out with it, but hyped. Ooh, 52 toy Xenomorph. Xenomorph. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Just trying to... It's got to be it, right? Let's see. Boop. Right? I mean, that looks really great. This is the one? Gnarly. I mean, gorgeous if I'm showing off the right ones. That's cool. Well, enjoy that, Brick. Enjoy. Amazing. And guys, obviously, you know, just want to shout out Brick because of being a fellow Sunday streamer. You can check his stuff out if you are done with mine and you haven't checked him out. Then you have some more awesome toy stuff to watch. Love you, Brick. All right, let's see. Spada1 says, only third-party fig I have is Muff Toys. Oh, and Muff Toys, yeah. Love Muff Toys. Kryptonite Seeker. One of the wildest figures I've ever seen in person. Well, that's like Muff Toys Clark Kent is still, to me, my perfect action figure. I did find... I still haven't found his glasses yet. But I found a pair of toy glasses that were purchased in a magic kit at Michael's in the miniature section. I had to kind of mess around with the wiring. It still makes me sad because this sucks. But he has glasses. He can't see without his glasses. Yeah, they're supposed to be like, I think, Harry Potter style. These suck. Oh, man. They are not great. I still need... Oh, bums me out. I still need to find that. I still need to find it. I guess it's not the... No, that looks really goofy for a picture, right? Like if I was trying to do a picture of that. Guys, I took out pliers yesterday and was like straightening out, like, because it had the curve down it. I was like, I'm going to make this look good. No, trash. Oh my God. I have so much hope that once again, like, I will one day discover these glasses in the carpet, but it hasn't happened yet. All right. They do, but they're not really third party, right? I guess Rage Toys. Yeah, there you go. I do have Fury Toys, Azure Lion. Ooh, there you go. And Pack Rat. Mine should reach. Oh, all right. Getting some fun toys. That's what we're talking about. All right. Let's see. Also, CT for the most part, but they failed me with the blue Hush Batman. They failed you, Ray. I got a CT. I got a CT Hush Batman. I never had the black and gray. You don't like them? You don't like how yours turned out? I think, at least for this guy, he still needed the shock oil in the hips. And ever since that moment, I feel like this is my favorite one. I was telling this to Wade the other night. Like, I think this is my favorite CT toys. In terms of that feel of the plastic, feel of the joints. I did elusive, so I'm going to have to, like... Here, hold on. When you shock oil, if you've never shock oiled joints and stuff before, it might be necessary at times because it's like, this is kind of juicy. You're going to look up in there. No. But it's wet, so I might end up popping these off and then just taking, tissue to wipe off a little bit of the excess. But yeah, Ray, I'm really digging this guy. I thought they did a great job on this. For $30, considering I never had the black and gray, although he doesn't have the kryptonite fist hands. Oh well. I also don't have the Hush Mafex Superman, so what are you going to do? All right, Spada one. I love my Mezco, but compare those glasses and camera to the ones in the Mezco Spider-Man suit. Muff Toys is insane. I know. We might have to delete this part. Yeah, I'm just running back all of those words. I'm a silly goose. On my blue Hush Batman, my neck doesn't sit right, and the neck has scrapes. Oh, that sucks. All right. And that's the black one. I know. I know you said blue. I was just hoping, like, it was just a repaint, but that's a bummer. Good news, $31. I mean, the value of a $30 figure, right? This was a $30 value. So I'm going to keep picking up ones that I like. I know the Cap's at 1134. Shout out neighbor Dan. How you doing, brother? Loves his Mafex Daredevil. So, if you were waiting, I just bagged him up again. He was sitting up on top of this church steeple for a while now, and I did in my cleaning took him down. But yeah, it's so good. And then to know that the CT Toys is right there, again, it's a great option. It's a great figure. So if you need that classic Daredevil, yeah, look no further. AliExpress, Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know about you guys, but tomorrow at work is going to be rough. After having a nice long weekend. Oh my goodness. But I'm just looking at the time, and I should probably start winding down. But tomorrow night, just so you know, as you always know, that's 9 p.m. with the Toy Daddies over on the Toy Pick community. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think we have any, unless I'm mistaken, Chewy, our manager, has been on vacation all week. So it was actually between that and the holiday, we were very quiet as Toy Daddies texting this week. But that's because I wasn't on my phone a lot. But I don't think we have anybody tomorrow. So it'll be more fun. Maybe we could take some pictures. I know I've wanted to do this for the record. I've wanted to actually do a full-blown shot. So maybe I'll get a photo done of these guys. Do you like the sticker I added to the Avengers logo? I did find my circle stickers. And the little dumpster fire. So yeah. So go back Odious. Go back Odious. Spread the good word about Big O. And I appreciate, guys. I thank you so much for spending the last remnants of your holiday weekend with me. That means the world. I don't want to go, but I should go. So I hope we had some fun. And there's more fun for tomorrow. So I'll be catching up with everybody on IG and all that good stuff. So thank you. I appreciate any second of your life listen to me talking about toys. So I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your night, an awesome start to your week. And everybody, laters. Take care, guys. Oh, thanks for being here, Paul. Appreciate your Clockwork. Brick something, my man. Appreciate you. I don't either, man. If I stay on, it pushes it off more, right? Oh, love you, Grumps. You know that. I love you so much, man. I love all you guys. So, yeah. No, you had your chance. You had your chance for the last 2 hours, friendo. All right. Let's take it to the lullaby. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody. I'll catch you over on the internets. Peace.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your Toy Daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.